Yo, fellas, who's got your glasses all ready for the eclipse? Let's go. Actually, depending where you're at, let me see. How's math work? It's got to be hitting in. Let's see. Should the eclipse be hitting like in Texas right now or something, right? Some of you guys, Kermit, I think you're down there. It's got to be hitting around there. Let's fire up some music. Listen to some of that White Bat today in a little bit different playlist. Let's see. A little bit different playlist here. I guess it's called Industrial Synth something. I'm not really sure. A little bit something different though. Hopefully everybody doesn't hate it, but 127 says Kermit. Nice. What's going on here? So, as always, shout outs first. Michael Galladay, Kermit, Brad, T-Dubs, and Smulps, Razik, a bunch of legends here. Notification gang, I'm for sure. For sure. But Brad, June, legends. Got 2 burr from LK and then accidentally reset. No! Kermit. Oh no, devastating. I've been there before. Unfortunate. Oh, feeling this. A little different. I've been a little more keen to switch the playlists up a little bit recently since I've been, you know, listening to the same exact playlists for literally 2 years on stream, so. Casey Killa, welcome in. Oopsie, I missed. 320s. Finally found some 320s, fellas. Unfortunately, it was javelins. Rip. Interesting song. Ribeye says 50th birthday. Congrats, my man. Happy birthday. Your birthday on an eclipse. I mean, not everybody can say that. Congrats. Need to figure out the hotkey trick or the yeah, it's actually called a macro, but yeah. If you got a Razer mouse, it's super easy. And the video I got is literally step by step. You might not though. So there is another program called Auto Hotkey, but yeah, you'll have to kind of like figure out how to use the program and then kind of tailor it to the way you want to do it. But oopsie, messed that up. Kermit says like 2.5 hours out. Yeah. That's what here it starts. It technically starts at like 2. So I'm gonna stream till like 2 or 2:30, I guess. Because I mean, the first like half hour is like nothing, right? And around where I live, it's supposed to like the peak of it or whatever you call it, the totality of what it's gonna be here is gonna be at 3:15. So I was thinking I'll stream to 2 or 2:30, whatever I feel like, and get off then. Maybe I didn't get to go to the gym today. I had a doctor's appointment earlier, so maybe I'll maybe I don't know if I want to torture myself. Maybe I'll try running today, huh? Maybe I'll go yogging. Soft J. Lemrune out of the chest. Okay, all right. Every once in a while you get the mid runes out of the chest. I don't usually get that lucky, but today I did. Yeah, some people saying you call it the climax. Yeah, I was trying to avoid calling it that for obvious reasons. I know how mature you guys are. But Steve says I'm in Canada, I won't be able to see it till 3 p.m. and it's 12 p.m. now. So you're saying you're gonna be like working, I guess, maybe. Shout out over on Twitch here too. Bias Look Wicked Ball, welcome in. Yo. Just legends over on Twitch. Bias says, yeah, Phil, you're right. The disappointment about hardcore when you die is greater than the joy of yeah, hardcore is a rough one. Bias for sure. Zero Ange, welcome in. Hope Doc gave you a clean bill of health. Well, it's like I went to a specialist for my back, so I don't know if you guys, some of you who have been around forever, anyone who didn't know, I had hurt my back at work when I worked in the factory just before I quit, pretty much. But also I've had a bunch of different sports injuries throughout since I was like a kid, and it sounds like from talking to this back specialist, really my upper back and neck problems maybe aren't particularly related to my other back injury when I was at work. I think the back injury at work might have been one of those like straw that broke the camel's back type of thing. So if I didn't have these other problems, it would have just like been not a big deal pretty much, but because of all these other things, yeah. But Casey said that's why you said it, so I didn't have to talk about calling it the peak of the Eclipse, the climax. Yeah, I'll let you guys have that one. Pinnacle. There's a good one too, Fred. Pinnacle. I think it's called the totality technically, because not that here it's supposed to be a 98.6% coverage, so not totally covered technically, but yeah. Can't believe Roman Reigns lost. Some WWE talk, huh? Can't say I've watched it in since I was like a child, but I got a friend or two that's into wrestling. Travel mouse is Razer, your home mouse is Alienware. Gotcha. Yeah, so yeah, if you check out that video, I do mention the I don't know if I have it linked in the description to that hands-free video, Kermit, but yeah, you could Google auto hotkey, look up a few YouTube videos. I originally used auto hotkey before I got this Razer mouse, so they definitely both work for sure. The Razer one's super easy though, just because the Razer comes with their Synapse software, which I'm sure you're aware usually. Yeah. Caboose says 100% in Maine's gonna be something. The whole. I didn't even look at the Terror Zone list coming up today. I'm not even sure what it is, but Michael said he only gets a 34%. Yeah, we're just off the edge. Let's go to Stony Tombs. Caboose says the interstate's already bumper to bumper. I might have missed oh, like everyone's like going to like Eclipse parties and stuff right now. Yeah, the one thing I can say is maybe don't. So apparently, if you have a 50% better chance of dying in a car accident during an eclipse rather than when there's not an eclipse. Just throwing that out there. Just looked that up this morning. Best of luck to everybody. Maybe not the best time to drive if you just wait like an hour and do whatever you're gonna do like an hour later. Legendary mallet. Ooh. Saffron says a huge difference between 100 and 95 on the Eclipse in how dark it gets. I do believe that. Yeah. I do remember there was a 4 or 5 years ago there was a some percentage of Eclipse, and it never really got super dark. But what I do remember is it got super cold. Like it dropped like 20 degrees instantly, but it didn't really seem any darker. I do recall that, so hopefully 98.6% or 98.5 or 6%, whatever it is enough that it's like actually gets dark. That would be cool. Cooler than, you know, not getting dark. You know what I am saying. Greaves. Okay, let's do it. No good. Frozen River. Oh yeah. Glacial Trail, Drifter Cavern. Gotcha. I am on offline, so if I don't know if you were saying it was the next one after this or that was the next one online, but either way, I got not a good one. Not a good one. Don't look directly in the sun. Includes while driving. Yeah, true story. Yeah, it stinks. I should burnt wand suicide branch, right? Yeah. And I know technically, let's see, if it's not 100% covered, because when it is 100% covered, then you can definitely look up, right? But 98.6, you're probably not still supposed to look at it, I'm guessing. Gonna be disappointing. Oh well. I thought about doing a little quick stream during the eclipse or something, but I don't know. Just act like ridiculous about it. Oh my god! It's happening, fellas! Ah! I've never streamed from my phone before, though. I don't know how I even, like, I assume you just hit go live and then it just, like, works, right? Like, I don't even know. Could be a good test anyways. You can look at it, just can't stare. Yeah, you can look at it for a little bit until your vision goes away. No, I'm just joking. yeah, Trump looked up. Good call on that one. That is a true story. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if you look up at the sun and it's like it just hurts your eyes a bunch, and you just reflexively close them, so it's like, I guess I've never tried to look at a eclipse really, so I just kind of assume if it hurts your eyes if you look at the sun when it hurts them. I don't know. We'll have to test it out for science, maybe. End of the world, sun will never come back, right? Oh boy, might not be the best choice there. Telly stomping that guy. Wonder if a 4-socketed shield if I go to Nightmare and farm a shield with resistances. So you're talking a pally shield bias? I think if you get a pally shield from Nightmare and you Larzik it, it will get 4 sockets. I'm pretty sure. Like, all of the ones from Nightmare should be high enough level, I believe. Can anyone confirm my, what I believe on that? I thought that was the case. I think it's all of them, right? Yeah, for pally. Yeah, okay. Other shields, though, I don't think you can get other shields that get 4 sockets in them from Nightmare. I don't think any, like, and if it's not a pally shield, you only want to do Monarch. Because the other ones, the strength requirements are like 210 and ridiculous things like that. So. So yeah, I'm going to be putting up for sale today one lightly used pair of Eclipse glasses if anybody wants to purchase them. They're going to be just 99, half off though. They're usually $2. I'm gonna be selling these pair for just 99 cents if anybody's interested. Marvin, why would you ever play a build besides the best possible builds in the game? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Can't think of a reason. 2 decades of playing. Why don't I only play the best possible builds? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll keep thinking on that one. I'll try to get back to you. Materials might only drops during eclipses. Is that true? Because maybe I'll just have to stream right through the eclipse then. I didn't know that. Why didn't no one? How come no one told me that? Oh no, masteries. It's not the greatest skill. It's a life skiller. It is good. It is good. But masteries is not the greatest skill to get. But life skillers are always cool to get. It is best. Mastery is best for throw barb. Yeah, for throw barb, I thought it was like you would rather go with max damage charms. max damage, right? AR damage, says Andy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. But I mean, I guess, especially on single player, you obviously don't have all perfect charms. So, I mean, I could see the argument for throwing that in there, since I probably don't have all perfect max damage, attack rating, grand, and small charms and stuff, right? So. Sunil says, do they increase your damage? The masteries? It would, yeah. A masteries, I guess one of the masteries, I don't know the amount, but so throw mastery increases Ogre Maul drops. No, I'm just joking. But it's damage, attack rating, pierce percentage? And I don't know, at some points it might be like 3 points to get 1% chance to pierce or something. It could be something like that at a point, but hard to remember offhand. I'd have to. I'm not in a super extensive throwing barb player, a little bit here and there, just because it's kind of neato. Infinity or wait for Enigma? I mean, I would wait for Enigma personally. The only time I would make Infinity before Enigma is if you plan on playing Sorceress for a long time. But if you switch, if you get an Enigma, even without Infinity, you can play Necromancer, Paladin, Barbarian. It like opens those builds up. Druid. You can still play Sorceress, obviously, without the Enigma. Or without the Infinity, I mean, is what I meant to say. So, I would do Enigma, even though it's a pain to wait, right? See, because one time, on that exact same argument, the first time when I was playing on old D2, when I started off a single player, I made Infinity first, and I was thinking, hey, I'm going to kill monsters so much faster because I have an Infinity. So that means I'm going to find my runes to get Enigma even faster. Well, it turns out it took me a year and a half to find my first Jaw rune. So I ended up not making my Infinity when I ran LK the first time, or I made Infinity the first time I ran LK. And then like 6 or 7 or 8 months later, I went back and ran LK again to make Enigma because I never found a Jaw rune. So come on, Stonepox. Andy over here talking about throw mastery, AR damage, crit chance, pierce, chance not to consume. Yeah, that all sounds accurate. There you go. Thank you for throwing that in there. Couldn't remember. Worlds don't keep top of the hour, says Caboose for the Terror Zone Online. Nice. Saffron says, yeah, you eventually get bored of the same character. Yeah, I feel like that definitely could happen, for sure. So that's why I think getting Enigma is a great first choice. I wouldn't say anyone was wrong if they wanted to do Infinity first, but I would always recommend don't do that unless you know that's what you want to do. Robbie says, Soapball is good. Appreciate you. Made a Poison Necro from your build guide, and he is slaying. Ooh. Nice. Love to hear it. Love to hear it, Robbie. Let's just go out to Stony Tombs again. Why not? And why don't we drink a little more coffee? Am I going to check out Diablo 5, aka the next patch for Diablo 4? I'll play the season start for sure. I'm not sure what I want to do though, because I wanted to do another playthrough of the game, which I was gonna do at the start of the next season, but the next season has so many changes that I might just want to get into the changes and just. But then I don't know what character I want to do either, because I don't know nothing. I'll play it in some capacity, but I don't know if it'll be 1 day, 4 days. oh, you know, 7 days. I don't know what I want to do with it. So I don't know what character I would try when I do it. You know, I don't know nothing about nothing. Pretty much standard Phil stuff. Normal Phil, you know, stuff going on here. Attack faster. Get him. There we go. Andy says 3 2020s for the throw barb is the best, but yeah, how many of those you got? Tons of them. You just got to go on this one website, heroeditor.com, and you know, pull out the visa, and boom, you got a whole bunch. Just kidding. Yeah, not many. Really, I got a bunch of. I do have a bunch of, like, you know, 3 max damage, 18 attack rating, like 1 to strength, stuff like that on offline single player here, but we'll let them take them out. Kremis says, imagine I sit here waiting for a job rune for 6 months with your Nova Sorceress. Yes, that's a true statement. True statement there. That's essentially what I did. Except when I did this, it was pre D2R, so it was like you just had to use like Blizzard Sorceress all the time. Like maybe I would switch to like Fireball and run Andy or something, but you know, there was less options at the time. Forgot what I was doing there for a second. Spartan, welcome in. Ultimate Warrior says he likes having his Uber Paladin, MF Sork, and Cow Javazan typically. They're all great choices on characters there, right? Vashkes said he's still waiting on D2R2. Oh my gosh, how sick would it be if they made D2R2? Just a full-fledged second game, but just like D2R. Without Mosaic, though, and Sunder Chimes. The problem is that they would never do that, but... Oh, speaking of 3 max damage charms with some attack rating. Am I right? I have a ton of these, though, at this point. You know, 2.5 years into a Holy Grail, so I don't need that, but... Not too shabby, you know. Not the worst thing in the world. Ooh, I forgot to set my computer before I started streaming, didn't I? Hopefully I don't get a bunch of crashes. Oop. Iceman, yo! What's up? The Ice Hog himself. Ooh. The Ice Dog. What's going on, my man? My man! Fred talking about D4 thing. He says maybe you could start a character, skip it, do the stuff, and then go back and do the playthrough. Gotcha, yeah. Not a bad idea. The only issue with that would be that does sound great. The only issue is I don't plan on playing it that long. Like, if I played D4 for like more than a week, I would be surprised. But maybe I could do that. Viv said ready for this next season, ready for the Dust Devils. Bro, I'm waiting to see how much they nerf that thing. That thing is so ridiculous. That Barbarian Dust Devil thing. I don't know if it was just one of these barbarians, or maybe there was 2 or 3 of them in the same area. It was during what, a Helltide, and people came around the same area. I kid you not, and you would have seen this. The entire screen, left to right, top to bottom, you couldn't see anything except for those Dust Devils everywhere. Literally nothing. It was the entire screen was blocked off for like at least 2 full seconds, if not maybe 3 full seconds. So not like 2 minutes or anything, but literally screen top to bottom. I could not see a single thing on the screen except for those Dust Devils. So even if they just nerfed the animation, would be better. Even if they just nerfed the animation. No. Caboose likes Singer over Throw. Oh yeah, probably. I like Singer probably more too, I guess. Throw's cool though to do once in a while. Singer is one of my favorites, probably top 3 build favoriteest for me anyways. Phil, haven't played D2R in over a year, says Matt K. Huh? How does single player offline Uber Diablo work? So as for the last half of that, rune words, every rune word that works on ladder, every rune word that is in Diablo 2 Resurrected works on offline single player. How do Ubers work? Ubers on single player work exactly like they do online. You just get the keys, you do exactly like you do online, and boom. Not ethereal, okay. Now as for declone, if that's what you meant, you just have to sell one SOJ to any vendor, and then the next super unique you go to, just like on online when declone like walks the earth, the first super unique monster you go to is where declone pops up. So that's how that works. Lol's good old D4 says Iceman. Yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, D4 is not the worst game in the world, and it's not the best game in the world. So that's what I put it in the middle of the road. I obviously was hoping and expecting it to be great, and it is not. But I mean, it's no like I don't even know, the day after tomorrow or whatever that one zombie game was called that came out recently that was just only made from assets from the Unreal Store or whatever. You know, it's not as bad as like the ET game for whatever that console was in like 1991 or whatever it was. Thanks again for the Java gloves. You love them. Oh, did I give you those 220s that I found online, Andy? I was like, of course I found these online, because it's been 2.5 years. I haven't found a single pair of rare 220 gloves on single player somehow. I don't know how that's possible, but I've found more Zod runes than I have 220 Java gloves. 0 220 Java gloves and 3 Cham runes. Okay, cool. Cool. 5 Meng Song's lessons. No 220 Java gloves. Cool. Cool, bro. Oh, you gave me... Oh, Burr and 2S. Okay, yeah. Checks out. Checks out now. It's all coming back to me. Well, glad they're working out for you. Hopefully you got those. They helped you destroy even more ferociously. And then you found even more good stuff, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay. We'll worry about that later. Dust Devils equal Bit and Marty making me lag for the whole... Oh, ha! The Dust Devils, the new Mosaic Assassin. What you're saying? Biff? No, the Dust Devil doesn't look as bad as Mosaic. That might not be exactly what you were saying, but that's the way I'm gonna say it, because it sounds funny. At least the Dust Devils don't physically hurt me. You know what I mean? They don't literally cause you structural damage to your body when someone else plays it. It's not a Superman 64, Biv. Good call on that one. I forgot about that one. Yeah. Yeah, I think D4 gets a bad rap because it was so hype and everyone expected it to be so good. And then it was just, eh. You know what I mean? It was just, eh. That's what I think. It was okay. It's all right. Man, I hate that I really hate having to wear sweatpants and a hoodie right now, considering it's like 70 degrees outside, but the basement just gets cold. Oh. Rabies Fury, says Spartan. So Rabies Druid, I've only ever seen it played, and it's been a while. I don't know if it would work better now or not or whatever, but I remember before you could like, I only ever seen it played really in cows. And the problem for me is that there's nothing in cows. I want to get Tyrael Smite, so that's not going to work out. Good old lying of hands. The hands are lying. And I know Fury, Fury isn't generally an AoE, but like the poison damage is the AoE, right? So not particularly. Like I said, I've only ever seen it played. I've never played it myself, so I could try maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll try it out. Something a little different, something a little new. Gonna be 70 today, says KC. Yeah, it's supposed to be. They keep raising the maximum like temperature here, right? So yes, last night when I went to bed, it said the highest today was supposed to be like 68. I woke up this morning, it said 71 or 70, and then I looked at it a few minutes ago and it says 73 now, and I'm like, ooh, let's go. The max temp keeps raising. So poll for my next character. I did not, Kermit. I must have missed that. Must have missed that. Caboose says break the short. 61 in Maine. Yeah, 61. Coming out of winter, 61 is definitely shorts temperature. Now in the fall, when you're coming out of summer, then 61 feels cold. But yeah. Am I gonna play D4 this season? Marty Mar. I'm going to play it a little bit at least. I'll probably play it at the start of every season, even if it's just for like one day. Just to see whatever changes or see what they added maybe, or I'll play the first day minimum. If I play, I'll probably play it for a few days. However much fun I'm having on it, we'll see. Oh yeah, there's a different Marty Mar over on I forgot about that. Yeah, there's a Marty Mar. I don't, that must be a different Marty Mar, huh? On Twitch and YouTube. Interesting. It can happen. Just like the whole Cody B debacle, huh? There was a whole Cody B debacle in here. There was on just YouTube at one point. Was there 4 different Cody Bs and all their names were Cody B at the same time? So yeah. So Marty Mar on Twitch said his is Marty Mar Scober on YouTube. Gotcha. Interesting. Marty Marception. Something like that. Oh, Kermit, actually, I take that back. I did see that. Did I click on? I don't know what I voted for. I don't remember what I don't remember. I did see that though, now that you mention it. It was like uniques only, or it's like magic. Yeah, okay. Magic and normal weapons only. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, unique only would be like impossible, Kermit. Like, how would you start off the game? You'd have to just play the game completely naked until you found a unique. Which then you couldn't get any magic find because you couldn't wear anything, so it'd be hard, right? I feel like magic and white items, like magic and normal items. So no rune words, huh? No socketed stuff that you plug runes in and stuff. It just has to be magic or white only. No rune words, no rares. Yeah, that's definitely doable. Yeah, you're gonna end up using, here's my guess, you're gonna end up using stuff that you shop from the vendors for a long time. That's gonna be my guess. Bart says he brings up the Fury Rabies Druid because he says I like builds that aren't on the beaten path, or are off the beaten path. I do. I'm just not sure. Anytime I've seen Rabies played, you know, because you kind of attack and then the poison spreads. So you like attack and run and attack and run and attack and run, and then you kind of look back and check as they drop dead to make sure nothing, like if anything good fell. I don't know about that play style, so I don't know if the same one I was watching before, and I've seen a couple times before, was that particular build that was played in that manner. So if it is played that way, it doesn't, you know, I don't know if I'd like that. Is pretty much what I'm getting at, but we'll see. We'll see. Never know till you try, right? A little something to drink. What we got for coffee left? Oh yeah, a little bit more. Ooh, I almost spilled it all over myself. Thank you for all you guys for joining me. Also, I do want to shout that out. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Fresh takes on playstyle. Yeah, maybe. It's kind of stuff. I guess I never did playthroughs that way, but and I mean, yeah, I don't know. I see everybody doing those playthrough challenges, like that's like the new hotness in D2ness. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some of that stuff one day, but I've done like magic only builds and stuff before, but not playthroughs like that. Spiderweb sash. Man, getting uniques dropping, but not getting the right ones. If I had like 1% more magic find, we would get it. Say people like those videos? Yeah, maybe. It'd be tough to stream to make videos when you hate what you're doing, though, you know what I mean? That'd be the tough thing. And then just making the same exact, like, videos and stuff that everybody else does. I don't know. It's bound to happen, but I try to avoid it. But it's bound, when I make, like, 4 or 5 videos a week, it's impossible to happen, you know? And I mean, obviously everybody else makes lots of videos and streams, too, so I completely... Can definitely happen where there's overlap on videos for certain from what other people do, but Marty says uniques only would put those D2 skills to the test. Yeah, it would just be tough, like because you'd have to play naked for so long, and then, man, I don't know how you'd get uniques, pretty much. I'm trying to think back to when I was doing that naked druid playthrough that I did for a minute. I never ended up finishing it, but I don't know if I ever found any uniques in there. Kramer says the only unique he got off of normal was a pair of boots. Yeah, definitely on playthroughs, especially getting uniques challenging because you got like no magic find. Especially if you could only use uniques, you can't put anything on to get any magic find, so it makes it even more tough, huh? That's gonna be the true challenge. Uniques only. The vendored only would be kind of I feel like I've essentially done full playthroughs like that. It's You just don't farm, just don't farm the Countess to get the rune words. Ooh, double durability spiderweb sash. Oh man, this one's hitting good. Michael says farm the Den of Evil till you get Gull Dagger. Is that common? You're gonna get a Gull Dagger in like a half hour, guaranteed. Vendored only is essentially magic items only, right? Kinda, sorta, pretty much, sorta, kinda. John C. Yo!
Still, keep up the good work. Enjoy the content.
Thank you so much for, oh, not 12 months, but 1 year. 1 year of Slayership. You, Slayer. See, 12 months of channel membership is okay, but what's even better than 12 months is 1 full year. Yes, it's a joke. I already know it's coming. I already know it's coming. Just hit the backspace button on the keyboard, fellas. It was a joke. Wow, I like this one. Oh my gosh, do I like this one. Unique only solo self-found singer. Ooh. I don't know about that. Cannot recommend. But have fun. Hopefully enjoy. Oh! Almost the max fire res with minus requirements at level 13. I mean, I'm interested in this jewel. It's interesting. I'm interested. What do you guys think of that? Let's see, usually the fire res goes for Andy's helms, so but minus requirements on an Andy helm for your mercenary? Eh. Brain's thinking 13's not low enough to be levels 9, but level 18, not an expert on that kind of stuff, but yeah, I don't know, interesting. Got one of you found one like that the other day. It says cactus. Nice. I can't remember, what did I find? Let me take a gander at my stash. Actually, I found a sick jewel the other day too, filming a video, and I think I ended up not putting it in the video just for like timely sake, because I feel like the quicker the videos are, the better the view stuff is on it. Was it this one, or was it was a rare jewel? Must have been that one, huh? I must have found this one the other day. 7 hit recovery, 25% enhanced damage. No. What, I found a 30%. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't. Maybe I put it somewhere else. Let me pull some up real quick. Real quick. Uh oh, maybe I don't have it anymore. Maybe it's here? Ah, it is right here. This one I found the other day. I think on rare jewels, 30 is the max on enhanced damage. 9 dex is the max on a jewel, I believe, also. And then 27 poison res. I don't know, poison's not the greatest res to get. It is level 30, and not that that's pretty much what it's going to be, but fire damage, meh, whatever, but yeah. Those kind of jewels and stuff, though. It's always like, seems cool. What am I going to use it for, though? I had to clean up my stash. It's looking gross. Actually, I have one over here. I'll let future Phil worry about that. Caboose said it's only 99 was a season 4 singer. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I haven't done 99 in so many years. I know you've been around enough, you've heard this story, Caboose, but anyone who hasn't, probably. Back in the day, it used to be super easy to get to 99. I had like 5 of them at once. So I just don't worry about it anymore, because it's one of those things that even though now it's a lot harder and it could be like the challenge and you accomplish it, it just doesn't seem as cool because it used to be easy and now it's harder, you know? But yeah. Am I going to be playing PD2? No plans on it. I've been kind of thinking about maybe trying PD2 again, since I haven't played it in like so many years now, really. I haven't played it since like not long after it came out, really. I played the first 3 seasons a little bit. So. Glitch Dubers were sick. Yeah, well, the one I'm talking about for getting 99 so easy was actually well before Ubers existed. It was before Torches and Annies existed and stuff. You would just run cows, and you would get the 99 in like no time. Like, you could get the 99 in like a week of like not even playing hard. Just like a casual week of playing. Now, this was a long time ago, so I'm going to say it's possible that I'm remembering incorrectly. But, I mean, I can't believe that when I was a child, I would just be blasting forever, you know? I don't know. Kermit says, look at Fred stealing my ideas. Nice. Good old Fred. Let's see. Spartan, sorry, I didn't see this a minute ago. Level 75, 255 magic find. Can anyone tell me a good place to target farm alders set? For overall alders, I'm not 100% sure. Probably Hell Andy will probably be your best bet. I think you can get everything there, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Mephisto, I'm sure, could drop all of alders. So it's going to be one of those two, I'm sure. And of course, Terrorized Andy is the best for everything in the entire game because it's glitched, obviously, and stuff, so. T-Dub says, don't forget to like this stream. Yeah, YouTubers, make sure you hit that like button for me. Great call. 9 res. Sick. Count. What is this, trying to think of the name of it. It's not great, but I'm sure. Oh, yeah. Basil's Vortex. Bales. I don't know how to pronounce that A. Ooh, Nova charges. Nova charges. 9 res, womp womp. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Check a few thousand of them. Eventually one might be good, huh? Yeah, so Blitz Stange, Terrorize Andy is like glitch because for whatever reason they couldn't or just chose not to get rid of her quest bug. Instead they made her quest bugged all the time, and then they added in terror zones, so you get quest bug drops in a terror zone, and you're not supposed to be able to get quest drops in a terror zone like that from the bosses, you know what I mean? Like, so it makes her drops just stupid. Just stupid. Saffron says, adolescent Phil blasting forever. Well, when you word it that way, I don't know. I don't know. Fred says, Twitch needs to like the stream too. Don't let them off the hook. Yeah, totally. Yeah, anyone on Twitch want to hit the like button on YouTube just for helpsies. Sure. Yeah. Caboose is a love Stony Tomb. It's your absolute favorite, huh? Yeah, I definitely like Stony Tombs. It's like a simple setup. I'm gonna be honest, I only like Stony Tombs on offline, to be perfectly honest. Because when you can't find it, I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe it's a lack of intelligence or something. On ladder, sometimes I'll teleport around for like a full solid minute and I can't find it. And I just go, okay, and I'll just forget about it, and I just leave. Blitz, yo! Copped over and hit the like button. What a legend. True legends go from Twitch over to YouTube just to hit the like button. Oh my gosh. Warcry increase speed, find item. Okay. Close. Some of the stuff I'm looking for if it would just be a little higher. Caboose says 39 likes, 100 viewers. It's gotta be more than that, right? It can't be 39 likes. Let me check this out. Maybe you're a little behind. I got 45 on my end. What? How is there over 100 people in here and I only have 45 likes? You guys. I don't know what to say about you, fellas. Oh no, men's. My men's. What's up with 9 all res on these shields? Oh no. Being in the dark basement gets me tired. Where's Gal back when you need it, right, Biv? John Deeds, what's going on? I can shout it out. So I'll shout out one time. A couple people asked about the build. You could exclamation gear or exclamation build. I forget which one it is now. I have a build guide for like this character, so kind of gear examples and stuff. So I got this Death Fathom, Shaco, Enigma, Spirit, obviously. Rare boots over here. Trang's gloves. A couple SOJs, Arachnid's mesh. Super easy to shout out. It's a lot of standard sorceress stuff, except with Death's Fathom instead of what you'd have on Oculus or Heart of the Oak or something like that on other sorceress. Did I not? Oh yeah. Anytime I run out of mana, it's always because I forgot to use Battle Orders. 100% of the time. Gonna say, did you bow? Yeah, I must have forgot. Easy, you know, I'm thinking about too many things at once. Thanks a lot, chat. Not many things I do know, but the one thing that I do absolutely know with 100% certainty, if anything goes wrong when I'm streaming, it's always chat's fault. 100% of the time. Ghastly Dread, yeah, this is offline single player, yep. See, getting a little behind here. My bad, fellas. Getting a little behind here. 80 synth vibes says Sealed Fate. Yeah, a little bit different playlist than I usually listen to, so kind of neat. Saffron says, oh yeah, someone shouted that out earlier too. Saffron, though, loves himself some Worlds Keep Terror Zone. Coming up next online, if anyone is interested in that. Oh, probably want to get my Death Fathom out. Probably help a little bit. Best way to level on offline single player? It depends what point you're at, but generally you're going to be better off doing like Chaos. And then when you're in like the mid 90s, I've heard, I think 94 was the number I heard, but don't quote me on that. Then you're better off running the terror zones for sure. You could definitely run terror zones before that too, and it'll be great. Depending on your build, it might even shift to where terror zones could be better at lower levels and stuff like that, but yeah. But I said it specifically, it depends what levels you're talking about, because if you're talking like level 65 or something, it's going to be a different answer than from 80 to 90 or something like that, you know what I mean? I assume you mean the higher levels though. Oh. Oh. Is that a bunch of ones? A bunch of 1 bits? Thanks for the bits. That video rocks. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for the bits. Flawless skull. Leaving jewels behind? No! Yeah, I'm so god tier I don't even pick them up anymore. F those jewels. No, I just didn't see it. I was reading chat. I do so much teleporting around and like killing monsters when I'm not even looking at the screen. I miss stuff all the time. You know me, Caboose. You know me. Oh yeah, Saffron. Yeah, he said Saffron said a minute ago. Yeah, P8TZs. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, definitely experience, no doubt, the highest players count that you can kill quickly, for sure. For sure. But at that point, if you're trying to get to 99, you pretty much need to have a perfect build that you're just like slapping players 8, essentially. Fake low rune. Can't save them all. No doubt. No doubt. What do you mean you're scanning game files there, Caboose? I must have missed what you were talking about. Francisco says Eclipse. He's gonna go out, stare at the sky. All right, enjoy. Doesn't start here till I still got another hour and whatever. So until it even remotely starts to begin. So enjoy. Thresher, not ethereal. Saffron says, yeah, if you play Barbarian, it's going to take forever on single player to level. Yeah. It's a tough one for sure. Scott, yo. Happy birthday, you say. Thank you so much for my daily birthday wish. Does not even check sockets. What are you talking about not checking the sockets on, Saffron? Or were you talking about that Thresher? Because, yeah, if it's not ethereal, I mean, I don't really have anything to use for it. I have, yeah, it wasn't, I have so many, I have like 4 mules full of socketed items Can you hurry up? At this point, you know, 2.5 years later of playing offline single player, so I don't know. Was it superior even? I don't remember now. Maybe I forgot if it wasn't even superior or whatever, but no. What? Guess if it was superior, I could have used it as a clip or something. But Golem question mark? Yeah, I have 4 or 5 insights on my necromancer already anyways. And just, you know, I have those, I saved them up as backups in case the golem died, but unless I do some kind of video where I'm playing some, like, you know, budget necromancer, the golem doesn't ever die anyways, so I only make Ogrimal golems anyways, so that's all I ever make anymore. And yes, I'm kidding. Another one of those sweet Phil jokes. Doom 93 says barbarian, tough to level but great holy grailer. Yeah, you are. I do agree with that for sure. Gotta love that find item skill. Gots to. Machine, yo, what's going on? Currently installing. Wait. What? I'm not sure what. No. Okay, well, not sure about that comment machine, but welcome in. Kind of little. Huh? But yeah. Ogre Golem. That would be legendary. Last question. Promise. Any advice on how to do bosses faster on Necromancer? Yeah, there is a little trick you could use. I mean, obviously you could lure. It depends on the boss, but you lure them like Indaro, lure her over a bunch of corpses and just blast her that way. But if you make a clay golem, cast Iron Maiden on the boss, and then just keep, every time the clay golem dies, just put another clay golem down right in front of whatever boss it is, over and over, and the boss like nukes themselves. So look up yeah, bias. I do have a video about that too. I got a video about so many. I've made so many videos. I'd have to find it, but I do got a video about showing exactly doing that for every act boss. I feel like I remember it works way better on normal difficulty than when you get in the higher difficulty, like Hell and Nightmare, but see what's over here. I kind of wasn't looking. I'm trying to read these comments. Some of them are. I don't know why I'm struggling to read right now. Blitz said he's been rocking Frenzy for Trav instead of Berserk's been fun. Yeah, the one with. Because that is what, with Berserk you can't leech, right? So that you can get some like survivability out of Frenzy that way. Being able to actually leech life from him. But yeah. Frenzy's cool for sure. Viv says that the video name, defeat any normal act boss without attacking. Sweet Phil. Perfect. Exactly what we're looking for. Appreciate you, Biv, all over. He said he posted up on the under the general chat in my Discord. What a legend. Link in the descriptions or whatever it is called on Twitch, if anyone's looking for that. Didn't get my BO yet. You always got to make sure you have good, strong BO, or else you'll get taken out. Wait a second. Let's see. Blitz says leech and speed, but less item find percentage. So you're like saying like less magic find because you don't have that like 6-assisted crystal sword on the other hand, you mean? Because item find speed. When I use item find, I always 100% of the time I switch to my offhand and used the dual Heart of the Oaks. So you got, between the two, you got what, 6 all skills and a bunch of FCR to find item even faster. That's what I always do, anyways. Just for convenience sake. Oh, sorry. So, Bias, you only heard the first part of that. So, for killing any act boss with a necromancer, I got a video about it, but pretty much you just put down Clay Golem right in front of the act boss, cast Iron Maiden on the act boss, either just before that or just after. It doesn't really matter, I guess. But cast Iron Maiden on the act boss and just keep spamming Clay Golem right in front of the act boss as they die. It works in normal real good. I feel like I remember it not working as good in Nightmare in Hell, but it still does kind of work, so. Oh, Scissored Swahya and Scissored Swahya. Pretty kind of rare one. Anyone making that full Natalia's assassin? Better, it's much better than Mosaic for sure. Kills faster. It's a little bit of a rare piece. I like it though. Obviously, I have a bazillion of them at this point, but noticed you normally identify in the project cube. Is there a difference? Giant box against inventory. Well, I don't have any. There's no room in here. So, also, the other reason is because my chat's right here. So if I identified stuff, like let's say I was like, I put an item right here to identify, and I was like, you know, or it was like here, you're like, oh, look at this Grand Charm, and then you can't see it. So the cube is always over here, so you can see perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. So that's just why I do that. To keep it away from the chat, so you can see the clip, or pretty much I clip that for videos, or so chat, or so you guys can see it, right? Bias said Andariel and Hell took you 8 to 10 minutes. Well, the thing on a playthroughs too, it depends what build you got to there, Bias. I'm guessing you might have like a summon necro maybe, that you're actually playing literally through the game. I almost always, when I'm on the actual playthrough, play with a bone spear necro, so you can just kind of blast, you know, so forget that guy. Wait, did I pick something up? Inspired Helm. Was that Ondels, I think? A lot of Curse Shields. Can't these just be something good one time? 28. Ooh. Curse Bazard, Ruined Temple. Totemic Mask. Yeah, summon all the way. Yeah, gotcha. Race making pulled pork to go with an Eclipse. Nice. Awesome. Phil needs a natty light sin. What? Light? Natty light. Like a light sin. Maybe. Iron Golem out of a bramble? I have never done that. Thorns? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's not nice. Sounds like I would ever do, but you ever tried doing non-ladder? Non-ladder. Not really. Not much motivation to really play non-ladder. See, Blitz talking about the barbarian swap to 2 crystal swords. Oh, you swap to have 2 like six isted crystal swords when you're item finding? Yeah, I feel like most of the time with Barb you have so much magic find already, it's not really worth the boost. I would just rather item find faster, but you know, going from like 450 magic find to like 700 or whatever, you're like, well, is that really necessary? That's just the way I view it. I always like horking it faster, so am I right, fellas? So that's what I like, having the getting the 105 breakpoint when you're horking. So you just really you're horking it real quick. Everybody likes horking faster. Yeah, Fred is the community lifter, I guess we'll call it. Yeah, Francisco, so you tell people just move things and do your own thing. Yeah, that's pretty much good advice, I think, for a vast majority of people. I think people do get weighed down in like the minutia a little bit too much. If you're doing stuff, you're not just like there sitting there staring at your phone. If you're get tired and you're sore the next day, or you're sweating your butt off, you're going to be doing better than probably at least 95% of the United States anyways. So let's see, Andy talking about non-ladder. It's like the same as offline, but you can go grind online. Well, non-ladder is like worse than offline, and well, because you can't make cure, you can't make any of the ladder only rune words. So how am I supposed to play Mosaic Assassin if I'm on non-ladder? So, ooh, I could play non-ladder, and there will never be, actually people on non-ladder have Mosaic now, so they could still play Mosaic from the ones that got transferred over. But then, yeah, it's just like offline, except then you can't set your players count. And yeah, I don't really have any motivation to play non-ladder, personally. I mean, nothing wrong with it. Just nothing I want to do. What's this guy doing? Oh, I was hoping that was going to be my Mosaic base. Happy total Eclipse day. Ooh, yeah. Welcome in, fellas. So we're up to, between the two, we got up 186 at the moment. Appreciate y'all joining me. Appreciate you. Gorilla said wants phones banned from gyms. I wouldn't go that far, but I don't even know, like, it's one thing that you like, it would be too annoying to police, because I mean I switch my podcast, I skip stuff. I'm not gonna say I never look at my phone when I'm on like the stair climber, or when I'm on the treadmill or something. I have my phone sitting in front of me with like a video on, so I don't want the phones banned. But I'm one of those people, Gorilla. I would absolutely ban tripods from the gym, 100%. I don't think there's anything more annoying than people being like, "Oh, excuse me, can you not walk through here, please? I'm trying to record." Like, and I'm like, I'm trying to get my 80-pound dumbbells back to the rack, and you want me to walk around, go behind your get the out of here, all right? I would totally ban tripods, 100%. Ban, 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 ban. Pathless says at the beginning of every new season, he deletes all of his old characters. Interesting. I don't, but I'm going to have to start deleting some pretty soon because I'm almost at the max. Isn't it 24 is your max characters online right now? So good old unidentified J-mod. Ooh. One of these years. One of these years, it's going to be a J-mod. Kermit says effing tripods. Yeah. Truth. Truth. Says Fred. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Glad we're all on the same page here. Everybody wants to ban tripods from the gym, and everyone likes their steak medium well. I'm glad we're at least on the same page on all that stuff. No, I just throw that every stream. I say something about how, like, steak well doneness, just to get interaction on the stream boosted up, because now everyone's gonna get all upset. I'm just joking. Just joking. That's one of my favorite new troll, is to talk about steak doneness. Because I feel like it's one of those things that's like people get outraged about, but it's like, it's not like if I joked about something political, then it would go off the rails. But you can easily joke about steak doneness, people can get outraged, but then you just say you're joking and then nobody really cares. Machine. Yeah, it's one of my favorite jokes to make on stream. I think I'm gonna do it more often. I do it once per stream, but maybe I'm gonna start doing it 4 or 5 times. One of my faves. Only in America do we fight about steak doneness. I wonder if that is something they do in other countries or not. I have no idea. Saffron says 80-pound dumbbells. Well, yeah, if you're doing like dumbbell press, you know, it's essentially bench press. So 2 dumbbells of 80 would only be like benching 160, which is not a ton. I mean, I'm not curling 80s or anything. I'm not that much of a beast. I don't even know if I could like cheat curl 80s, to be perfectly honest. Oop. You know, cheat curls where you got it and you're like, ugh, ugh, like swinging them up like crazy. 20 to 30s, Francisco. Yeah, it depends what I'm doing. If I'm doing super strict, I'll do 25 or 30s. Sometimes I'll do it where I want to, like, not a true cheat curl, but you know, we're really, I feel like getting after it. So maybe I will put a little bit into it, you know, just to move heavier weight. I'll do like 35s. But if I'm like super strict form, I'm usually doing 30s usually. Saffron says lateral raises. Yeah, 80s on lateral raises. Okay. Yeah, I use like 20s on lateral raises. I don't even know. That one I usually go by feel. I feel like lateral raises are real hard. I don't do. Let's see, lateral raises. Yeah, I do lateral raises. I don't remember what I use. To be honest, I haven't lifted in like a month and a half now, because I've been waiting for this back appointment, and I don't think I can really lift for a while. So I guess I'm stuck doing cardio forever here. Actually, speaking of back doctor, I'm gonna stand my desk up real quick. Give me a quick second, fellas. Get this out of the way. Get my house shoes on. Oh yeah, actually I'm getting a little warm too. Love it. Oh, hold up. Phil breaking everything. Oh boy. Hold up. What's going on here? Unbelievable. My bad, fellas. I just like punched my desk on accident and it made my light fall over. My bad. I didn't mean to punch the desk like that. Ooh. Stream excellence here. Over here. I have I do have a link in the description to it, but it's a Flexi Spot or whatever. It's a pretty common, like, cheaper desk. That cheaper standing desk. There we go. So it was like it was slightly cheaper when I got it too. Like, it wasn't even $200. It was like 180, which I don't know if it still is that now, but it does the job pretty much. And I can't really go any higher. Like, even though I would like it to go a little bit higher, if it did go any higher, my lighting situation would be just totally effed because I'm in the basement. So I thought about putting like boards or mounting it up higher on a platform or something, but yeah, my the ceiling would get in the way. So Loco, welcome in. I gotta take it out. Earthquake in the basement, yeah. No, just accidental punchage of the desk. It wasn't even a punch, it was like my forearm. Crushed my forearm muscle. 3 to fissure. Fred said only working with 225 on squat. Yeah, that's about the most I ever touched, so Fred's got a little bit of more muscle strength than Sweet Philly does here. Let's go to this one. I did like this one. Go back to this one. Oh, stretch of the legs. Ray says hardest workout of the day, getting out of bed. Nice. Nice. See, Machine with some great insight here. Recently got a balloon elephant. It wouldn't fit in the car, so I had to pop the trunk. Not bad. Not bad. Cruel greater talons of Firebolt. Interesting. Kermit says 309 for the cheapest one now. So 309 is like the cheapest standing desk you can see right now. Interesting. The one, hold up, I haven't looked at the link in a while. Does the one in my description, is that expensive? Oh no, I don't have that. I forgot I took that stuff out of the stream description. It's only on my videos and stuff now. I forgot. Because I just didn't want, I didn't feel like spamming my thing in stream with all those links, I guess, yeah. Shane, yo! Lunch break. Enjoy your lunch, my man. Welcome in. Ah, A to G, says Fred. Nice. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Four all res. Okay, not quite there, but Just Google it from their website. Gotcha, Kermit. Gotcha. Yeah, I got mine on Amazon, but yeah, you say on their website over 300. Gotcha. Well, I guess I got a sick deal. That's what I was just looking at, like normal desks and stuff, and I was like, bro, this is like the same as a normal desk, but it goes up and down. Like, how bad could it be? Shane says, gotta squeeze in some D2R super quick. Yep. Totally get what you're saying there, yeah. I remember doing that same thing. Popping my phone on, having a stream on during lunch. Yeah, yeah. Did the same thing. Jesse, yo, what's going on? Welcome in. Flash, flash, flash. Oh, my mana going. These guys are taking too many hits. We'll use a potion, whatever. Get it back up. Maybe I should static some of the closer stuff, maybe. Ah, that's part of the problem, though. Everything's always immune to lightning. See, Michael, I think talking about standing desks up here a minute ago says Costco's got some for like 200, 250. So, nice. Good to know. Good to know. For farming in LK, is there a specific house to or explore the entire map? There's definitely specific places you want to farm. Oh boy, so you don't know about LK super chests and campfires, huh? Ooh. So there can be 2 campfires. Maybe I'll tell you what, if you stick around for a second, I'll just go show you before the next run what you want to look for. I do also have a video about it, like a lot of things when people ask. I do have videos about like all this stuff that I've made over the last like 5 years. But I'll just show you right after this, actually. And then if you want a refresher, you don't remember or whatever, you can check out my video later. Yeah, so there's either 1 or 2 of these campfires in LK. You can really only run LK. You technically can run LK online, but I would only recommend doing it on single player. Some people disagree with me, some people don't. Just throwing that out there. Because they can take time to find these campfires, but once you get a really good map, you can run it so quickly that then, as you are probably aware, you can get these high runes from there, so. Grab that. See, Francisco says Costco's the bee's knees. I've never really been a Costco person, but I don't do a lot of shopping, so I don't do a lot of shopping and buying. I go to Aldi to get food, and anything else I just like get a thing once or in a while. Let's see, so I don't know that I have a great map here. I'm pretty sure I don't. What are these campfires? So I'm looking at the map over here, the mini map. It looks like right here is a campfire. There's these 2 huts that look like this, and there's gonna be a fire right here, I believe. See this campfire right here? This is what you look for. Campfire. What are there, 7 tiki torches around it? So right here is gonna be a super chest. I don't have a key. Here's another one. Well, while we're here. And usually you want to do this on player 7 or 8 on single player. And then you want to have another one close. So there's another one actually right here. Campfire. You can definitely hit other things in the area too. There's going to be a rack right here every time. There'll be bodies and logs like this. There could be other stuff around depending. But you want to try to get 2 of those campfires on single player. Like sometimes you'll have one where there's a campfire right here, and then there's another campfire like right here, and then you can just leave. That's what you're looking for. Yeah, that armor rack that I jumped up and hit is always there on by both of the campfires. Sometimes there's only one campfire in that lower crust area. Sometimes there's 2. But that's why I don't run it on online, because you never know if there's 1 or 2 and you don't know where they're at. I've literally tried to run it online before, and I teleported around like 3 or 4 maps in a row and didn't find any campfires. And I'm like, how? Like, I just exposed the entire map and I don't see a campfire anywhere. I was like, all right, I'm never running this again online. Ever. Happy Monday. Nox Ank. Nox, what's going on? Happy Monday. Happy Eclipse Day. Also, Monday is the day that I water my houseplants, so that's how you know you're an adult, when you have houseplants to water. That's the true sign of adultism. I got one plant that I water like every day to every other day, and I have another plant I water once a week, and that's on Monday. See, Kermit says logs can drop up to ohm. Yeah, I never have good luck on that, so a lot of times I just end up skipping all the logs and stuff, because yeah, I just end up getting unlucky over and over. I guess I've gotten like ists and ums, a ton of that stuff out of the logs, but whatever, we'll check it, I guess. I don't need any more monarchs, so no big deal. Skip the monarch with sockets, yeah. Well, on offline here, I probably have 8 to 10 35 FCR monarchs, and it's like, you know, you only need so many 35 FCR monarchs. Casey said plants are nice, yeah. One is what is it called? I bought my daughter a flower plant for Valentine's Day. And yeah, just keep it around. It's like keeps growing forever. And then we got the one that I water like every other day or whatever. Is like a bamboo one that we got from, like, I think my wife's, don't quote me on this, anybody, my wife's late aunt. So we keep that one around for sure too. I could be, or maybe grandma, maybe late grandmother, I can't remember which one. You guys know me. Memory's never been my strong suit, so hey. Not good at memorying. Kermit said he's got a Shaco coming off of one of the armor racks right now. Nice. I'd say keep hitting that one. Hopefully you get lucky one of these days. Get that Harlequin's crest. Gecko says the second bird's always harder to find than the first one. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of get what you're saying though, because then you start like pressing and you're like thinking you're gonna get another one and it takes you forever, it seems. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that is pretty unlucky having a good lower crust map that you want to keep running, hitting Nightmare Kermit. It's real rough. 2 sockets and nothing good on it. Man, it's so uncommon to get 2 sockets on those suckers. That the only time you get 2 sockets is when it's garbage. Unless you're a lucky SOB like Fred. Just getting the best circlet of all time. Slim Starcraft. Yo, what's going on? Oh, Kermit, you got a better map now? Well, there you go. Sorry to hear that, Fred. Yeah. Kermit said he hit 2 birds within 30 minutes of each other. My God. Love to hear it. Crazy. So you run 948 and 1020. Yeah, that's some pretty good luck. 2 burr runes in that time. Crazy. Wait, did I not have my item showing thing out the whole time? Can't remember. Yeah, so Kermit, about the whole like instance finding runes on the same blah 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 or whatever, there's like it's gonna depend how you run, to be perfectly honest, because there is you know, and like from the video from Ginger and stuff, and obviously we kind of all assume that's how it worked, but if you change how fast you're running by just like a quarter of a second here or there, it's gonna change the way things drop. So odds are you're not gonna like see some huge difference between having a different map if it's actually a better looking map, like efficiency wise. You're probably gonna be fine. Don't let my item show. That's for the only fills page, Fred. You know about that. G Stacks, what's going on? G, sorry I didn't see your comment for a second here. My bad. What's going on, G Stacks? Welcome in. How do you make so much Diablo content while getting bored? Sweet Phil. Just being a G, man. Being a G. Don't know what to tell you. No good answer for that question, I guess. Kind of like, you know, asking someone like, how do you not get bored of, like, steaks? Like, I don't know. They're just great. I don't know. The top G. Andrew, I'm not sure if I should be mad at you right now or not. He says, what would you rather do, stare into the eclipse with no glasses or rewatch the Niners-Lions game? This guy. Well, the thing is one, like, if they replayed that game 1,000 times, it would never happen like that again. So if it was actually replayed, I would rather do the Lions-Niners game. Just watching a replay, not so much. I didn't hear anything from anybody, I assumed. Gold Magic Find, yo, what's going on? Thank you for the 50 pesos. Like 76 team replay. Nice, man. Coins up for the J-Stod. Ooh. That'd be legendary. Appreciate ya. Thanks for hitting the like button too, my man. My man. Wait, Foosball's already back on? No. He's just... Someone's just roasting me about the Lions losing on accident. Slim said he plays 3 different games now because he gets bored of one. Interesting. Yeah, no, I've never been. Let's see. D2R. I played D4 a little bit. I did play PD2 a little bit. And then like GeoGuessr. I pretty much haven't played another video game in like 4 years. I don't like having to learn new games. I really don't like learning new games, to be perfectly honest. So I'm different breeds, different people, different types, you know, preferences. I take that back. Oh, it finally came through.
Gold Magic
There we go.
donated 50 pesos through Super
YouTube,
Chat.
YouTube a little
Row
behind.
76. Team Replay. Coins for our next JSTOD though.
Appreciate you once again, Gold Magic Finder. Make sure, guys, hit that like button for me on YouTube, man. We got 76 likes 2 hours into stream, and there's like 150 people in here right now. 150 people, we only got 76 likes. Come on, fellas. And there's probably been like 1,000 people in and out of stream while we've been streaming here. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Don't be Diablo Immortal. If you don't hit the like button, you're pretty much the human version of Diablo Immortal. I'm just saying. I thought that was a funny joke. Would I rather watch the Lions versus Cowboys game? That was another one that would never happen that way either. Again. Oopsie. This is a new playthrough. This is my offline single player. Still looking for my Tyrael's Might. So no, this is not a new playthrough. No, just farming it up. Control. Farming it up right now. Chiefs avenged the Niners, says Fred. Yeah, I guess you could say kinda. Guess you could say kinda. Phil, you have overcast in Michigan. I don't know about now. When I an hour and a half ago when I came down to the basement, it was clear blue skies. There wasn't a single cloud anywhere. So we'll see. It was super cloudy this morning, but it was clear blue, not a single, even not one single white puffy cloud, nothing in the whole sky. It was all blue when I came down here, which was an hour and a half ago, or hour and 45 minutes ago. So okay, do it. No. All right, we'll let him take him out. Not Diablo Immortal, no! I can't remember, Biff. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember if I switched the Nightbot command with the white bat audio. I think I might have forgot that one. There's so many things when you're streaming, just gotta switch stuff around like that. If you ever switch where your music's coming from, or if you switch anything, I got in the linked in the description out of the guy I'm listening to right now. White Bat Audio, actually. White Bat Music, maybe. I keep getting the name mixed up. At least you don't have to check the weather every 15 minutes in Michigan. I mean, usually you do because it's crazy. It changes all the time. I guess really the weather people just never know what they're talking about. It's the main thing. Michigan's more like day to day though. Really, it's usually more like it'll be 74 today and tomorrow we'll get 6 inches of snow. It's kind of what more happens in Michigan. Not necessarily hour to hour as much, I guess. I know there's places where it's like more humid that it's literally like you just have like flash lightning storms just out of nowhere. It's like perfectly blue sky, no rain today, and it's like, actually, bundle up everybody and put boards on your windows because there's some stuff coming. I know that's how it's like kind of pretty much anywhere it's super humid from what I gather. That's Ohio weather. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right next to us there. So Michigan and Ohio are right next to each other. Yeah, ball lightning storms, exactly. Thoughts on dark chocolate? I mean, it's fine. I don't really eat a lot of candy, so like I hardly ever eat candy. Jurassic Punk. Yeah, I almost never eat candy, so. Doing the new PD2 season? Probably not. Probably not. Haven't played PD2 since like the first couple of seasons I played. Yeah, Tanner saying Minnesota weather. Pretty much the same. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I think we got some channel members in here from Mini. They always let me know they're like, hey, some weather's coming your way, bro. Because it's always like the day before or like 8 or 10 hours behind or something like that. So. Yeah, I don't know, Machine. Do your eyes explode or implode when you look at the Eclipse? Yeah, I think they explode. Yeah, I think that's what's up. Yeah, Mustang says looking sunny out his office. Yeah, it's hard to remember. So Mustang, you must be not too far away from me, right? It's hard to remember where all like you know, several hundred people live at all the time. So hardcore, no, Tanner, no. Not much of a hardcore player. I don't really like it, so I don't do it, right? See, Fred said live in Colorado. They literally would say it's not supposed to rain while it's raining in the afternoon. Yeah. I've been there a few times here in Michigan, but I guess it depends where they're talking about, huh? Mustangs in northern Michigander. Gotcha. Okay. It's coming back to me now. Coming back to me. Whoops. Alright, Pit Pock's the dead. Get him already. Machine says his parents got scorpion pepper dark chocolate from a recent trip. It was the bomb diggity. And we all know that's pretty dang good. Huh. Glad you liked it, I suppose. Spicy, huh? Jurassic Punk says it rains every day in Florida. Yeah, that's the one I had in mind. I didn't want to spit out exact locations just in case someone be like, no, actually it doesn't, Phil, because blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I remember being in Florida and it would be like 0% chance of rain all day, perfectly sunny. And then it'd be like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It was like, you see these super dark clouds and all of a sudden your phone starts going off and it's like, like storm alert, storm alert. You're like, I guess we should leave Disney World, or Disney World then. Go back to the hotel real quick. Whoops. Yeah, 141 here, huh? Michigan meetup, says T-Dub. Maybe one day. Maybe. Punk says rain like for 15 minutes and then sunny again. Yeah, that's the worst. Nothing's worse than a downpour and then instant sun in hot, humid weather. I mean, literally the worst thing in the world? No, but like, you know, obviously getting hit by a car or something would be worse, but you get what I'm saying. Weather-wise, like, well, really tornadoes are worse than that too, I guess. You know what I'm saying though, guys. Oh, immune to cold. Of course he is. Oh, Vortex Shield. I almost didn't see it because I was trying to read chat. Oh, come on. Do it for me, please. Come on. Ugh. Ah. 8 all res. Not enough. Not enough reses. Chance. Let's see. Panda says chance of rain doesn't mean percent chance that rain will fall. The chance that the area will receive rain. I mean, while the way that's worded is not technically the same thing, I mean, isn't that essentially the same thing? Because, yeah, I guess technically rain could be falling and then it evaporating before it hits the ground. So you don't technically receive it. But, I mean, yeah. No one really cares if it rains and it doesn't hit the ground. People always notice and remember when it says there's like a 10% chance of rain and it absolutely pours. Or it's a 0% chance of rain and it's like pouring rain outside. That's kind of the ones that we're talking about. Yeah. And why can't these pally shields just give me 45 res already? Shmoobla, welcome in. Ooh, my legs is a little bit. Got to keep that blood flowing. Am I right, guys? Yeah, yeah, yeah. $144. So technically, Eclipse begins, quote unquote, roughly 15 minutes. So I'm probably just gonna, let's see what we got, 180 in here, so dropped off a little bit on the viewership. I'll probably just stream till 2 o'clock here. And then maybe I don't know, running is such, I haven't ran in a while, but maybe I'll try to run for a little bit, huh? Just a little bit, not a lot. Since I can't really lift, I might as well try to get better at cardio stuff, huh? Makes sense. I mean, I could lift if I want to risk hurting myself, but I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, running will be fun. Thought it was 3:15 in Michigan. I thought, oh, so it starts at 2, but then it comes to the Eclipse comes to completion fully eclipsed there at 3:15. Yeah, but I think they you know, they cross paths at the very brink. It was like 1:58 technically was the time. Just do curls, 10 pounds for 40 straight minutes. I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, there you go. Time under tension, am I right? Time under tension. That doesn't sound very, well, I don't know. I've never done it before. I've never done 40 straight minutes of 10-pound curls, so I don't know. Maybe that would be fine? I don't know. Scott talking about weathermen. Yeah, wrong 80% of the time. Still get full salary. Yeah. They are wrong quite often. Could be one of those things. I'm not saying it is or isn't, but it could be one of those things where you really only remember when they're wrong, which is you never remember all the times they're right. Maybe. Could be. Allegedly. Athroon! Yeah. Another thing, too, is it's so nice out. I kind of want to get outside, too, right? Fred said 5 to 7 minutes is what he thinks 10-pound curls. Yeah, I mean, I really have no basis of how to reach a conclusion on how long I would be able to do 10-pound curls for. Maybe I gotta try it sometime, huh? Stream challenge one day? That'd be fun. Fun watch, huh? I mean, I got 10-pound dumbbells right over there. I could do it right now. The pump would be nuts, said Fred. Yeah, maybe, yeah. I don't know, 10 pounds is so light though. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything though, because it's probably one of those things that you're like, oh, it sounds so easy. Like, oh, it sounds so easy. I could do that forever. And then you go to do it, and then the next day I'm like, oh my gosh, my arms are so sore, I can't feel them. Probably. I did that one time before, where I think I remember telling you guys about it on stream. Obviously, there's no way all y'all would have been in here then. But I didn't go to the gym, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do body weight stuff while I have something on Netflix on the television. And I did it for like a half hour, 45 minutes or something. I did like push-ups, just body weight squats. I did with I had the dumbbells, so I did curls. I had like a band that I did like face pulls, and like a standing, what's it called, like the giant rubber bands, I forget, but like rows like that. And I was so bleeping sore the next day. My legs were cramping up so bad, and I was like, it was just like, but I probably did like, it was kind of like what we're talking about here, how it's not a lot of weight, but you do a ton of them. I don't know, I did probably close to 200 like body weight squats or something, which doesn't sound like a lot, but just like, I don't know, I was dying the next day, I'm gonna be honest. Dying. Sasquatch, yo, welcome in. Welcome in. Like that voice. That's pretty much what I sound like. That's what I normally sound like. Right now I'm faking my voice, just so I sound cooler, you know, but calisthenics will get you. Yeah, it's hard to, my biggest thing is it's hard to motivate myself for that long doing things, because I don't like it. You know, I don't like it. But I threw on like a Netflix show I wanted to watch, so I was like kind of watching that while I did like sit-ups, then did push-ups, and you know, did the curls and did the squats, so it kind of kept me distracted and kept me in where I was at for that one time. So yeah. That's his gym rat voice. No, that's like my voice of like, I don't know, that's just some voice I made up at the moment. But essentially how some person that was saying everything wrong would sound. I should have used my well actually voice. You know, like the well actually, Phil. But I'm not gonna do that. Anytime you use the well actually voice, you have to push up your glasses in the middle like this. Well, actually, Phil, didn't you actually know that if you had like 5 more FCR, you'd actually do better off? The well actually voice. Everybody knows the well actually voice, right? I didn't make these things up. You're running the wrong way. What are you doing? Exactly, Scott. Scott knows what's up. That's a pretty standard well actually statement right there. Well, actually. Kind of like the can't see the chat voice. No, not like that voice. What does that voice even mean? I don't know. I don't know what that one really is. Sneer 86. Love the YouTube vids. Love from Sweden. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. Welcome in, by the way. Yeah, a JPrec got it spelled out perfectly. Yeah, actually. Right. Yep. But there is a distinction though, because there's a difference between well actually and just people disagreeing. It's all about how they word it. It's all about how it's worded. Boy, that was a great stream though, Trash. I'm gonna be honest. What was that? The Lions? That was the Lions' first playoff game, right? That they just happened to do the ladder reset on the exact same night as the Lions' playoff game, I think. Pretty sure. I think it was that one. Ooh. About a quarter covered right now, says Fred, where you're at. Nice. Quarter covered. Gotcha. It should be just, they should be getting real close to each other right now. I kind of want to go look here in a minute, but we'll do a couple more runs here. Maybe we'll just do one more run, actually. Looks like everyone's dipping out to go see the Eclipse, so. Thought it was Valentine's Day. What? I don't think so. Saffron says one more FCR in some cases. Well, that was an actual case of a well actually for real. When I accidentally had 104 FCR on my build and I wasn't paying attention. But, you know, it is what it is. Ooh, that's another good one right here. All right, let's see if we can get some final run luck here, fellas. Can we get it? Can we get it? Not that bum. Not that bum. Superior Kura shield. We'll check her. We'll check her real quick. 15 reses. Not enough reses. All right, nothing. And that's going to be the end of the stream today, fellas. So we're going to do some workout, and then we got the stuff going on later. I'll probably be working on some videos and stuff later too, but that'll be the end of the stream for today. And of course, we got the Eclipse. Remember, don't stare directly at the sun, fellas. Unless you want to, I can't stop you, but don't do it. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you, channel members, Twitch subs, patrons, all you legends out there. Y'all make it possible for me to keep streaming and making videos here on these channels. So thank you guys so much. I really do mean it. With that being said, peace out, fellas. Don't forget, keep slaying. Ooh, my mans. Ha.